St. Paul's High School, Mira Road. Standard First. Subject Value Education. Topic Sensitivity. Part 1. It's story time. Sensitivity towards others. Here we go. Once there was a small boy named Shankar. He belonged to a small and a poor family. One day he was crossing through a dense forest carrying some woods. He saw an old man who was hungry. Shankar wanted to give him food, but he did not have food for his own. So he continued on his way. After some time, he noticed a timid deer, a small deer, who was very thirsty. He wanted to give him water, but he was not having enough water for himself. So he went on his way ahead. He was feeling sad as he was unable to help any one of them. He kept on walking, being sad, until he met a man who asked for some wood to make a camp. Shankar gave all the wood to him. In return, he gave him some food and water. Shankar went back to the old man and served the food. He also gave some water to the deer to quench his thirst. All of them were very happy and became good friends. Tell me, children, what did we learn from this story? We should be kind and generous to others. If someone is in need, lend them a helping hand. Sometimes, even a small act of kindness can make someone happy. Let's discuss what is sensitivity. It is an ability to understand what other people need and be helpful and kind to them. We should always consider the other person's feelings. We should bring joy in others' lives. It is essential to be sensitive towards others. In this module, we will learn about taking care of one another and the people with needs or animals we see around us. We live in a society where all of us are dependent on one another for different reasons. Looking around ourselves, we will find so many examples of people who are in need of help, like helping an elderly to cross the road or offering our seats to disabled, that is, some people with difficulties in living or senior citizens in a bus or train. Helping others is a great thing to do. It can make us feel good too. Our children develops the sense to care or sensitivity by looking at the behavior of their parents and siblings. Every child is born sensitive. We should always teach them to implement it in all the ways. A family with a caring attitude towards others members makes a child sensitive to the needs of others. Talking about the senior citizens in our family, all children share a special bond with their grandparents. It is very important to assist them or help them in their day to day lives to do their day to day work. My dear children, I am sure that all of you love your grandparents and take good care of them. When we see children on the streets with problems like less food or no food at all, we must help them. Also, we should donate them with some food, books and clothes. This act make them happy and we will feel satisfied by helping others, as all of us are sensitive towards needy people. There are many ways to develop sensitivity towards others. Like, first one is to respect the elders. Be the elder belong to your family or relatives or some other person in your society or school or friends of your family. Talk politely with all young or the old. We should never be rude to anyone. We should always talk in a soft tone. Everyone is loved more when they speak politely. The next one is to share the household chores. Whenever we are at home, we can simply help mama in doing some houseworks like putting used utensil in the sink, picking up our toys, keeping our study table clean, etc. Next is to have sympathy towards the poor. Having sympathy means whenever you feel or whenever you come across a poor and needy people, we should always come forward to help them a bit from our side. We should never for show feeling of hate to them. Last but not the least, learn the value of meditation to handle stress. If you are not in a state to help anyone, do not take stress. Just close your eyes and pray to God for their well being. There will be someone else ready for helping them. Let me share few small incidents and I want you all to think and answer me what act should be done to show sensitivity. First one is Deepika's birthday party. It was Deepika's party. She had invited all her friends to her house. Everyone came. She put on music at a loud volume and all of them began to dance and have fun. Her neighbor was an elderly person, a old person. He suffered from high blood pressure, means he was not well. He could not tolerate high and very loud music. He politely asked Deepika to turn down the volume. Deepika realized that he was suffering because of the loud music. Tell me what Deepika has done. Yes, she turned down the volume at once. The next incident is of Rahul's. Rahul's grandmother used to wait for him to return from school every day. When he returned, she would give him something to eat. She asked him about what had happened in school that day. But as for Rahul, he could not wait to finish eating and watch cartoons on TV. He simply ate and ran and sat for watching the cartoons. Grandmother felt very bad that Rahul did not talk to her. When Rahul's parents noticed this, they also felt bad about it. What should Rahul do now? One day, Rahul's father and mother explained to him how his behavior hurt his grandmother. Rahul realized his mistake and then, yes, from then onwards, he began to talk to his grandmother lovingly. Dear children, I hope you have enjoyed the video. Now be ready to implement and use this value in your daily lives. Thank you for paying attention. Happy learning. I will see you soon with a new video. Thank you. God bless and stay safe.